Guys, this is Mike again. We're actually packing up a very unique product today. It's called a Measuregraph. And let me go ahead and show it to you first. This is a Measuregraph 261. And you're probably wondering what the heck it is. Pretty cool. Let me go ahead and show you the bottom. Okay, all the wheels and everything else. What a Measuregraph does, it actually measures fabric, or basically just about anything. Carpet. What makes this thing unique, this is actually an antique, this is actually old. What makes this one so unique is the wheel here. When you go ahead and drop it down, it doesn't make a difference what type of fabric you're going to go ahead and measure. So it could be something with ribs in it, it could be something uneven or whatever else, and it's extremely accurate. This is one of the original models. Very hard to find, and I'm just going to do a quick boxing up just to show you how I'm going to go ahead and do this. We're going to go ahead and start off with some bubble wrap first, like we always do. And this one's actually being shipped back to the manufacturer who purchased it from us, which is the Measuregraph company. So if you get a chance to check it out and you want to see some really cool old stuff and everything else, check out the Measuregraph company. It was, if I recall, it was originally started over in England, and then it moved over here to the United States. It was in, if I recall off the top of my head, also in St. Louis for a long time, and then it just kind of went away. There's new people that took over the Measuregraph name and the company, and I do believe that's who I'm sending this to. They're out of, I think we're shipping it to Las Vegas. Where they're located now. So we're going to go ahead and put one layer of bubble wrap on it. Okay. Now we're going to go ahead and turn it around long ways. So I did the short side first. Now we're going to go ahead and make sure everything's tucked in, make sure it's nice and tight. And we're going to wrap this up. Once again, let's not be stingy on our bubble wrap. Yeah, this was a very unique, cool product that they happened just to, come across. Very neat. So I went in and put some bubble wrap that way, so it's really tight. Now we're going to go ahead and tape it the top and wrap it all the way around, so it's nice and tight. And then I went and built some boxes for it already. Just like everything that, most of the stuff that's important that we ship out, I'm going to do a double box. There we go. So that bad boy's all bubble wrapped up and ready to go. Okay. Now what we're going to do is get our first box, the smaller box, and that guy's just going to fit perfectly just inside here. It's actually almost double walled on all sides, okay, to protect it, plus the bubble wrap. We're going to go and drop this guy in. Now we're going to go ahead and close this up, and go ahead and tape them up. Tape started. There we go. Nice and tight. I'll go ahead and put 3 pieces just so it stays. Smooth out the tape so it doesn't move. So now we have box number 1. Okay. Now what I did on box number 2 is, I went ahead and started with padding on the bottom. This is a nice thick cardboard, and when the other box gets dropped in, it will go ahead and have a small air pocket all the way around it with that padding on the bottom, and then we'll cover it with padding on the top. You always want to remember when you're shipping stuff that's important that you have that space or an air pocket, so if something goes ahead and accidentally punctures the wall, it doesn't ruin the product on the inside. Also for extra cushion too, so if, you know, Mr. Truck driver, whoever you're sending it with, whatever else, drops it, it has all that cushion. So we have the cushion with the bubble wrap, one box. I'm going to drop it off in here. And let me go ahead, before I go ahead and tilt it over to show you a bird's eye view, let me go ahead and fill some of this in. It's probably going to take quite a bit of paper. This paper is great if you can come across it at an inexpensive price with the packing paper. One thing I like packing paper is that it has no ink to it, like newspaper, and it doesn't make a huge mess and get over everything, especially if it's, you know, something important inside. I know this is kind of the boring part of the video where, hey, let's watch Mike stuff paper in a box. It's getting there. So we have, let me go and tilt it up so you can see. So now we have our air pocket all the way around it with the paper. We're going to go and fill in the rest of it now. Almost the light at the end of the tunnel showing up. So you can see now we're going to put some up on top. Probably one more piece. That's good, because then when we go and close over these, which we're going to do right now. Let's see which way I want to go with this. See which way fits the best. Now I'll look at the other way. So we'll fold these flaps in first, and these outside ones. And we're going to go ahead and cinch it up. We don't need two labels on it. Should have taken it out beforehand. I don't want whoever you're sending it with get confused with two different tracking numbers. There we go. Perfect. So now that we got double boxed up everything else, we're going to go ahead and cinch it up, tape it up, see if we can get it nice and snug. Sometimes it's difficult with all the padding in there. And a couple more of these bad boys. We already have our label, so we're going to go ahead and put our label on there, and it'll be ready to go. Once again, thanks for watching. If you get a chance, check out, like I told you, Measuregraph, and it's kind of cool. Thank you. Appreciate it.